of equipment for the traditional birth attendants who work hand in glove with the healthcare practitioners. I feel that more needs to be done. They should be trained properly so that when there's an emergency, they'll be able to handle it properly. So here is a clarion call to the government to try as much as they can to look into the rural areas. Just like we have massive road constructions in the urban areas, in the cities, I feel that more needs to be done in the rural areas because that's where we have our farmers. The food we eat is usually grown and, transported from the rural areas. And if these people are not living the way they should, I don't think there will be food sufficiency in the urban areas. Okay, and with that said, let's go quickly to the update for today. I'll start off with the first information that says the Anambra State Special Anti-Touting Squad on Saturday destroyed illicit drugs estimated at about 50 million naira during raids on various locations in Awka, the state capital, and its environs. According to the managing director of the agency in charge of anti-touting squad, Monday Okoye, he said that the arrests were made in connection with illegal businesses, and also these people were handed over to the officers of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. He went on to warn individuals involved in the sale or consumption of illicit substances to desist or risk facing strict legal consequences. And I know that I have said this countless times. I've talked about illicit substances and the harm it can do to us as humans. Well, a word is enough for the wise. If you're caught, you'll be made to face the wrath of the Lord. That's just the message I would want to bring to the front burner this morning. And also, we are getting the information that the federal government has distributed drugs, ambulances, and emergency obstetric and newborn care equipment that is worth approximately 10 billion naira to health facilities, not in Imo, not in Abia, not in Enugu. Guess where? In Bauchi State. Now, according to the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Pate, it was inaugurated and distributed on Saturday. Mr. Pate stated that the intervention is part of the federal government's efforts to strengthen healthcare delivery and improve maternal, newborn, and child health services across Bauchi State. So the essence of bringing up this update this morning is to encourage the Imo State government to replicate what is happening in Bauchi State and try as much as they can to equip all the healthcare centers that we have in the state and beyond. And the last update says that the federal government as well has recruited no fewer than 37,000 health workers across its health institutions since the start of 2023. This is according to the Health Ministry, the Ministry of Health, actually. Now, the statement was signed by the Assistant Director of Information and Public Relations, Adobako, and he said that the recruitment, alongside the training of 70,000 frontline workers, was aimed at improving service delivery in the country. Now, it also said that the government had also approved Nigeria's national policy on health workforce migration to address the growing challenge of skilled health professionals leaving the country. According to Mr. Bako, the policy is designed to improve workforce planning, strengthen retention, and promote ethical recruitment. And I'm going to stop there. All of this big grammar this morning has to do with the federal government and the state governments trying as much as they can to recruit more health workers in our health institutions. The truth is, I keep saying it, that we have the issue of Japa syndrome. Most medical personnel are living in droves out of the country. You will not blame them much. I believe it has to do with the economic situation and all of that. But while these people are living in droves, I feel the government has to do more by trying as much as they can to recruit, to fill up those spaces. Imagine 1,000 medical doctors leaving the healthcare institutions just like that, and you leave those positions vacant. Then when patients flood the hospitals, the resident doctors that we have on ground and the few consultants that we have on ground will be overwhelmed by the number of patients. So please, it's also a clarion call to the Imo State government and their representatives at the federal level to do something when it has to do with recruitment of healthcare workers in our country. Okay, quickly, let's move over to the topic for today. And today's topic might sound basic, right, to some people, because we'll be delving into nutrition this morning. And what I want to talk about is something that a lot of people neglect. You see this particular, I don't know if to call it a fruit or a nut or a seed. It's something you see on the streets of Owerri every blessed day, and you walk away. You know, people would always look less or talk less of this particular seed that I'm about to talk about this morning. It is known as the African walnut, WALNUT, the walnut. I'll also get to find out what it is called locally in your dialect. Now, it is known as the Tetracarpidium conophorum. That's the botanical name for the African walnut, Tetracarpidium conophorum, and it is a highly nutritious seed that is packed with protein, fiber, and essential minerals. Now, it is widely celebrated in regions in Nigeria where it is common. For instance, in Igbo land, what do we call it? What do we call the walnut? Upa. Abi, did I pronounce it well, Maf King? It is called upa. Yes, in Igbo land. And I know that other dialects might have other names that they call it, but what I'm familiar with is upa, okay? Also in Yoruba, it is called asala. I wouldn't know if I pronounced it correctly. You can call in to correct me, please. Asala, A-S-A-L-A. And then in the Hausa language, the walnut, the upa, is called geza. The G-E-Z-A, geza. That's what it's called in Hausa language. So we are also getting the information, and according to research, that eating the African walnut offers a lot of health advantages, which I'll be reading out in few minutes. Now, the first health benefit I have right here on the table says that the African walnut is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and it helps reduce bad cholesterol. It may also help to lower blood pressure and keep the arteries flexible to prevent any type of heart disease. This is according to research. Number 2 on the list, the African walnut, the upa, is also very good with brain function. Now, it says that the high levels of vitamin B6 and healthy fats in upa helps to boost cognitive ability, memory, and supports overall brain development. That is number 2. Number 3, blood sugar control. Who would have thought? Okay. Now, this, according to some clinical nutritionists and what do they call them? Dietitians. Yes, they've said that it's a low glycemic snack that is filled with a lot of fiber, and it can assist in weight management and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. This is according to research as well. Now, this is where it gets more interesting. I know that majority of my listeners this morning are the men. Ever heard that the African walnut, the upa, is very good when it comes to fertility? Maf King, what's that noise? When it comes to fertility, I can see here, according to research, that upa is very, very good. It helps especially the men. Okay, traditionally, it is used in local medicine to boost male sperm quality, and it also helps for the women now. I can see that it helps to regulate ovulation in women, according to research, not according to me. And I know that more studies would have to be done by our local scientists. Now, it also helps with immunity and digestion. It is rich in antioxidants and also vitamin E. The walnuts help fight free radicals and reduce chronic inflammation, and also helps to prevent constipation. So there are lots and lots and lots of benefits of the African walnut. For the fertility part, I know I've heard this a lot of times. I've heard people say, oh, for people who have issues, with conception and all of that, the African walnut might help. I did not say it settles the issue. No, don't misquote me, please. Research shows that regular intake once in a while of the walnut could also help boost fertility in both the men and the women. Now, as part of the benefits, I can also see here that it reduces the risk of some cancers. I didn't know this until this research. Test tube and animals. Says that some animals were actually tested. And according to some human observational studies, it showed that eating walnuts may reduce the risk of certain cancers. They went on to list some of these cancers. They mentioned the breast cancer, the prostate cancer, and the colorectal cancer. Now, it says that taking in a lot of African walnuts can help reduce the risk of some of these cancers. Believe it or not, some of these things are there. They are natural. And just like we heard the issue of the soursop fruits, as I speak to you right now, some people are already selling the leaves. It's business for most people. Go and price a small, I would use my fist, as an example or as a sample. A soursop fruit that is this size of my fist, go and price it in the market. Some will be almost 1,500, 2,000 naira in some cases. And you'll be wondering, these small fruits, what benefits does it have? Well, I know that I've done soursop here. I've talked about soursop, and I told you that why a lot of people seem to be going for soursop is because research has shown that it helps reduce the risk of cancer. Yes, it helps kill cancer cells, according to research. And now we are also getting the information that the African walnuts could also do the same. So why do we keep neglecting what nature has given to us? And also, as part of the benefits, I can see that it supports weight gain or weight control. Yes, although it said that the African walnut is calorie dense, you may not absorb all the calories in walnut. Additionally, they may help you control your appetite and hunger. In a well-controlled study in 10 obese people, they actually were made to drink a smoothie that was made with the walnut, about 48 grams of walnut, once a day for 5 days. And according to the results we are getting, it says that when that research was done, there was decreased appetite and hunger compared to the normal drink that people take that had a lot of calories and nutrients in them. So it says that it might help support weight control, and this is according to research. Okay, so before I go ahead to talk more, I would want you to, join the conversation this morning. Like I said, most of these things we talk about, especially when it has to do with nutrition, might sound basic. But by the time people start to share their experiences, start to talk about one or two things that they know, especially, the local benefits that they know of the walnut, you'll be shocked to know that as little as that seed may look, as little as that nut may look, it is packed full with lots and lots of nutrients. Okay, call me right now and let's have a conversation. What is walnut called in your dialect? And what idea or what information have you got about the African walnut? 0911 20,022. Or you call 0707 454 1014. Those are the numbers to call this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Coach Mike.
Oh, my goodness. You will live long. Coach Mike. Just yesterday, I had the inclination to call. I was carried away by activities. How have you been?
I'm doing great, man. And you?
I'm very well. It's good to have you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. I remember seeing Coach Mike and I take call from Able Road this time.
Okay.
So much has been said about. He really talked about the African walnut, aka Oba.
Opa.
In Igbo language.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And the way you highlight, I really know there's going to help benefits though. But the way you highlighted it was very exceptional, right?
Okay.
On my fear now, Auntie, do you know my fear?
No.
The price will go, oh, that's the fact.
So I shouldn't have talked about it, right?
we will talk about it. Okay, there are a lot of things to be talked about. You even did you know about guava leaf?
Guava leaf.
Guava leaf is so proteinous. It's very healthy. It helps the human body, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, down to Oba. Oba, I chew Oba, and everything you talk about Oba is real.
Okay.
I mean, the health benefit is real. When you know that Oba will help the consumer to suppress blood sugar level, is when you immediately after consuming one Oba or two sheets of Oba, right?
Yes.
Just drink water. Just drink water. If you drink water, your tongue will ask you questions like, what? So bitter. Very bitter.
Very, very true.
So Oba is a good thing. With a team, I come from a family that lost someone a lot, you know. And you talked about shower shop, and I had the tree here.
Okay.
You know.
So you've turned to can I call you a herbalist?
Well, I do all those
because
things.
you have all of these things in your compound.
Of course, I have the scent leaves. I have the shower shop. I hope people will not come and meet me. I have the purple leaf. I have moringa.
Oh.
What I do is I'm just waiting for the rain to go. Once the rain goes, I put the leaves, these leaves, dry them.
Okay.
After drying them, I get to grind them, dry grind them, then sieve it, so it can come out smooth like a powder.
Okay.
Then I do portion control every morning.
Wow.
You know, half a teaspoon of this, half a teaspoon of that with hot water. You know, drink. You know, these things work, but the issue is dosage.
Yes,
that's the problem.
That's the problem.
And let me say something. Let me just finalize. There was a time I took moringa leaf. I boiled it. No, that was our shop leaf. I boiled it and drank overdose. I drank too much of it. I didn't know.
Oh.
I started feeling like fainting.
Oh no! Oh no!
You need to see the way I was sweating, pushes, you know. Okay. So it's about portion control.
Yeah.
It's about portion control. We come from a certain part of Nigeria, which is the Igbo people, the Eastern people, where they say, if medical science tells you take one Oba, it's very healthy to the
body.
You see people who tend to take like 4 or 5.
5,
you know,
10.
They abuse. Yes. They abuse things. They will start coming, they will go back to the social media to give discredit to, they'll tell their stories of what they consume, what they talk against some currencies and all that. Whereas the fault was there.
Yeah.
Because they misapplied it.
Very true.
They took overdose of it. So Auntie, once again, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you for bringing us up to speed with health revolution and also things that have to do with the health benefit of shower shop and also the Oba.
Okay.
African walnut.
Walnuts.
So people must be informed. People must be educated. And Auntie, if I have my way, I'll come and sponsor this program.
Please come. Thank you so much, Coach Mike. God bless you too. You too. I appreciate you as always. And yes, the benefits of Ukpa cannot be overemphasized. The walnut, like we say, it might look small, but it is really, really rich in lots and lots of nutrients that a lot of people overlook. Okay, thank you, Coach Mike. Hello? Are you there? All right. Try as much as you can, change your position and call me back. And Coach Mike made a very, very important observation. Most people are in the habit of taking overdose of everything. Like now, I have said it that it can help to reduce blood sugar. It supports weight control. You will see them now. They would rush, go by. The women selling ukpa this morning will be amazed at the number of customers they would have. Hello? Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You're welcome. What's your name, please?
How are you? Happy New Month and Happy New Week.
Thank you very much. I'm doing great. Happy New Month to you too.
I greet you. This is the Mike E, the Commander of English. I greet you.
Mike E, you're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yes. I just want to, to appreciate you, your work, what you are doing.
You're welcome.
For the topic you bring. Understand? I commend you for that.
Thank
understand?
you.
The lad always go. Days lad. Now you sabi where they go.
Thank you.
So I think I commend you. Say you did too much. You want to go, and you are trying. So. Good morning, and have a nice working day.
You too, Mike E. Make sure you take 1 or 2, crunchy walnuts today, okay?
Yes, I do. I will do as you said.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The walnut is in season, so no fears about, where will I see it? It's everywhere, just like you have the boiled groundnuts, being carried from one point to the other. I also know I have seen the walnut vendors, Bank Road, Douglas, Ama JK, everywhere, even Tetlo here. You can find these vendors everywhere. But the truth is, I believe it's quite expensive compared to how it used to be in those days. But the thing is, you shouldn't look at the amount you spend to purchase it. Rather, think about the nutritional benefits. So the bitter taste you feel or you experience after eating the ukpa, the African walnut, especially when you drink water immediately, is completely normal. I just want you to know it is caused by a natural plant chemical known as thionine and alkaloids. Thionines and alkaloids. When you eat the ukpa, these chemicals, the natural plant chemicals, will get to coat your tongue. And the moment you take water, you see that it will hit these compounds and then spread them across your palate, creating a bitter and metallic sensation. So that's the taste you feel right after eating the ukpa. Hello.
Hello.
Hello to you. Good morning.
Commander of English.
Yes, please. How are you today?
My key to call you your nickname.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name is Samuel, calling from Nazareth.
All right, Samuel, you're welcome. Go ahead, please.
You are doing a good job.
Thank you.
I don't have much to say, but I want to tell you that your work there, in terms of health explanation and disclosure to us, is beneficial.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate.
Thank you, Samuel.
Yes, the research you do, I want to tell you that you have audience that will consume it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For the Opa, we call it Opa now.
Okay.
Walnut.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this something you like to eat at all?
I like it. I love buying it. Anytime I see them, I call them. But I want to know, is there any amount we consume that will be too much for the day?
Okay, we'll get to find out, all right?
Okay. Then, Bitter Cola, can I ask a question about that too?
Yes, but I will not respond because that's not what we are treating today.
Okay,
go
the
ahead.
same thing I want to ask about the bitter cola. If there's any amount, because see that bitterness not the me at the consumer well.
And then how do you feel right after consuming these nuts, the walnut and even the bitter cola you have mentioned?
I feel good.
Okay.
Yes, I feel good. I feel light in my body. That's why I know to go hospital from year to year.
So you believe that it is really full of natural nutrients that people should try out?
Yes. I've heard so much about it because, see, as I am, I like learning. If you bring out a new teaching about something, I listen to you and try it.
Okay.
So I believe that it nourishes our body and increases our immunity, something like that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Samuel.
Thank you for Echo family. Thank you for your guy at the top. Everybody, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Enjoy the rest of your day and make sure you patronize the Walnut people today. Make their business move, Kwanu. We know it's the rainy season and most of the time they go about carrying these things and usually find it difficult selling it off because of the season that we are in. So like I said, that bitter taste that you feel right after eating the walnut is known or is caused by natural plant chemicals known as the thionins and the alkaloids. And yes, that thing that happens is known as the water reaction. The water reaction, according to research. Hello?
Hello?
Your name, please. Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, my good presenter.
I hail you. What's your name, please?
Yes, I'm Uncle Gin.
Your name is?
Uncle Gin. Uncle Gin.
Tanko Gin.
Uncle Gin. Uncle Gin.
Oh, Uncle Gin.
Yes, Gin. G-I-N.
Okay, Uncle Gin. We call it Gin. Okay. Yes. Uncle Gin.
By your pronunciation.
Yes. Uncle, you're welcome. Yes. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Thank you for the good presentation. I'm happy with you.
You're welcome.
You're talking about Opa.
Opa. Hello?
Hello?
Is it Opa or Upa?
Opa.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, please.
Opa is different from Opa.
We need to
Opa
differentiate.
Is the one that is used in processing the local mai.
Yes.
The local, and then Opa is the one that has black seed.
Okay.
Yes, I happen to be the one that did research about Opa in the year 2000. Yes, in the year 2000.
Okay. So the floor is yours. So what did you find out?
Yes, after when the Yoruba professor has done research on it, so I happen to be the second person who did it.
Wow.
And I discovered a lot of good health benefits.
Wow.
And nutritional benefits.
Okay.
So at that moment, I started preaching about Opa around the state, especially the Imo State here.
Okay.
So that time they called me student doctor because I go about teaching people about the nutritional and the medical benefits. So adding to your points, the Opa, not only that it has numerous health benefits, there are also good medical benefits.
Okay. Okay.
Take for instance, if a woman that used to have sort of miscarriage, and the man takes it enough, in having with the woman, it also helps to mitigate the effect of the miscarriage the woman used to have.
You mean on the part of the man now, after eating it?
Yes, to tell you the level of the good medical benefits.
Wonderful.
Yes, and then for children, even like in Yoruba land, like the name you mentioned, in Yoruba land, that's where they value this nut very, very well.
Okay.
Yes, they put it as snacks to children when they go to school. And then the love they have for this Opa in Yoruba land is associated to high level of the twin babies they have. Go and do the effect.
Twin babies?
Yes, twin babies.
Are you for real?
Yes, because the high level of the fertility level is enough to make people procreate. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and yes, plus other benefits. Though my books are yet unpublished, but the Opa is a very wonderful nut.
Okay.
And in fact, after advertising for the Opa, after my research, since that time now, the Opa, you can see you will not be able to buy it common in the market.
It's quite expensive, really.
Yes. And that is the awareness. And people are now beginning to know the benefits.
Wow, this is good.
Yes.
You've taken your time to educate us this morning, Uncle Jin, and
Yes.
I just hope you'll be able to publish those books so that people can read, based off of the research that you have done, and you help us enlighten the public
I'll
the
do
more.
with time. I'll do with time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Uncle Jin, for
And God bless
contributing.
you. Good
God
for-
bless you
for the good
too.
educating.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And you heard from Uncle Jean this morning. Like I said, when you hear people talk about natural health benefits of certain things, don't just close up your ear and say, oh, I beg. They don't have anything to say. No, you learn a thing or two. And then our twins, triplets, one. I'm just hearing this for the very first time. And Uncle Jean is saying that he did a research, and as part of that research, he found out that for most people in the West and in some parts of the country, when you go, you find out that they have lots of twins or triplets, multiple babies in those zones. And it's been attributed to them consuming lots and lots of the walnuts. This is according to research. Well, I wouldn't doubt him that much because I mentioned when I was also reading out some of the benefits that it helps with fertility. And then he mentioned miscarriage. That one might be a little bit, somehow for me to talk about because I know that if a woman is having an underlying ailment, she could also have miscarriage. Apart from underlying ailments, if there are hormonal changes as well, it could also affect the fetus in the baby. So someone might be having hormonal imbalance or hormonal problems and also having underlying ailments, and the person goes on to consume walnuts. I don't think it might be that effective. Or the man, might consume walnuts to help with the woman not to have miscarriage. Yes, I don't know how that's going to work out. But all the same, I appreciate you, Uncle Jean, for calling in this morning. Hello.
Hello, the Slim Diva.
How are you today? Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
You're welcome.
Happy New Week.
Thank you so much, and I wish you the
this
same.
is Ahmad Akos from Uche Street in Owerri.
Okay, Ama, it's good to have
Now
you.
that you have mentioned the benefits of walnut, just watch out. It will be very expensive. So that is the disadvantage of saying all these things on radio.
No, we have to talk about it.
Yes, but you know what our people, the way they behave.
I know.
They will increase the price of walnut. Yeah, that is the problem. But like somebody asks you, like what would want it? The truth is that no matter the benefit of any eatable item or foodstuff, too much of it is very dangerous.
Very true. Very, very true.
The bottom line there is moderation.
Okay.
Yeah, so but the truth equally remains that generally, nuts generally are good for the body.
Yeah.
If not, anything not is good for the body.
Okay.
So that is the general benefit. Thank you. I'm out from Uche Street.
Okay, thank you so much, Ama, for your contribution this morning. Please do not make the walnuts expensive. This is something that we naturally have, and I feel it should be made available to everyone. Now, I don't know why these days people no longer plant these trees. I actually cannot say. In those days, you go to some compounds, you must find what do they call that breadfruit? What's breadfruit again? Oh, Lord. I'm asking, help me. What's breadfruit in Igbo again? Oh my goodness, why is this flying off? Ukwa. Ukwa, yes. In those days, you find the ukwa tree. You find some other, beneficial trees. The cashew tree, the guava tree, the pawpaw tree. But now nobody cares anymore. I can't even remember if I have seen a walnut tree. Yes, I have not seen. I don't even know what it looks like. In the urban areas, count one walnut tree that you have seen. It's not there, and I don't know why. So people overlook these things until you now hear that, it can kill cancer cells. Bam, you see them. That's when they want to go and look for the seed to plant. Hello?
Good afternoon, beautiful Spring Beaver. I bounce back. My name is Coach Mike.
Oh, Coach Mike, welcome back. Quickly, please.
I just bounce back like a bounce check,
Go ahead quickly.
Okay, but a quick one. Incidentally, I have over a tree here. It's not a tree, but he has a stick. He walked. Oba looks like hi. Oba is a crawling. He crawls on a tree. Right?
It crawls.
It crawls.
It doesn't
like
grow. It doesn't grow like the normal tree that we know.
No.
Wonderful.
It's like vegetable. It's like vegetable. So we had plenty of home in the village. So I had to bring one here down to our family house.
Wonderful.
And I had to plant it and also plant waters. These are bitter stones, waters. But there's another one that suppresses the blood sugar level. Then you talked about breadfruit, Abby.
Yes, I was just making reference to some of the fruits
Don't call me a herbalist. I have the best fruit here. As a matter of fact, I'm processing it.
That's good.
I just have some. I'm just washing out the salon. The salon. What I say? I'll call it salon, right? The part that is not good for consumption. I'm just washing it away with water.
Okay.
So it's a good thing that you're supposed to are saying all these things, but my fear is they do not increase the price.
Don't worry.
Please do.
Thank you so much, Coach Mike.
God bless you.
I appreciate you. Yeah, God bless you too. So, wow, I wouldn't have thought that it crawls like the ugu leaf. You know how ugu grows? From what Coach Mike is saying, that's how it grows. Huh? Ugu, the melon. Yes. And how it grows with the pods. I don't know if that's how the walnut also grows with the pod, or it comes like it drops. You understand what the picture I'm trying to create? I do not know. But this is quite unfortunate that these things that we have in abundance, even the children coming after me, I'm very sure that they don't even know what the walnut is. It's quite unfortunate. We are fast to go to read about these things on the internet, when we should be having them, on our tables. So I'm calling on everybody, please, we need to go back to your villages, get the seeds for the walnut. I don't think it will consume a lot of space. From what Mike has said, it creeps. So maybe all you need is find a way to make it go around maybe a tree or something, I don't know. And then you harvest the fruits for yourself. It's quite beneficial to everyone. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please. Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning. It's Ada Jesus calling from Orogo.
Ada Jesus, move away from your radio set or you turn it off completely, okay?
Ada Jesus from Orogo.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
There is a lot of benefits concerning this topic. Opa in Igbo language.
Okay.
They are walnuts in English language. There is a lot of benefits. If you eat it, you will see a kind of lightness in your body. Even in your heart, you feel like you feel free. You feel light within you. Then when you drink water, it will be as if you eat bitter leaf.
Yes.
It will be bitter. So there is a lot of benefits. It's very good in the body.
Okay.
Then it doesn't look like a tree. It looks like all this okazi, how the okazi crawl.
Okazi.
That is how it looks.
Okay.
Then the seed will be like, some will be like twins, like triple, like 4. So that is how the seed looks like.
Okay.
So that's what I want to consider.
So how will you know when it's ripened? How would you know? Yes, because when it's not ripe.
The color will change. The color will be like maybe chocolate in color. Then it will grow. The size will be big. Then you know that it has much. And they don't plug it. It will fall on itself.
Okay. Oh, that's another. Just like the ukwa, right?
Yes, they don't plug it. No matter how long it will allow it to fall on itself.
Wonderful. Oh, okay.
Right.
Thank you.
You are doing a good job.
God Jesus, God bless you too. I've learned something today. Who would have thought that you do not harvest the walnuts? I forgot Mafkin compound now. Go they pluck them. Like I'm plucking udala. Yes, these things are, there are cultural implications. I'm aware. It was when I came to Igbo land, I found out that you do not naturally have to harvest the ukwa fruit, that it falls on its own. I didn't know that. So if you don't tell people these things, how would they know? And then they go ahead to pluck. They see the walnut and they know, maybe for people who know that is the walnut, and they start to pluck these things, and then you come and say they've committed one sacrilege. How would they know? You know, so it's good we are talking about these things. And thank you for educating me this morning, Ada Jesus. More of your calls, please. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
My name is George.
Your name is?
George.
George, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Orowet.
Okay, go ahead, please, George. How are you today?
Thank you.
All right, go ahead quickly.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just want to just chip in just a point. Saying concerning the walnut. You know, I stayed in the West.
Okay.
Yes. A long time. The name is Asala.
Asala.
It has two names. Asala.
Okay.
Either Asala or Ausa. Ausa. So these two are the Yoruba names. Unfortunately, all the while I was there, I never knew about all this. So it's common, like you said, it's everywhere and very cheap, affordable.
In the West?
Yeah. It's everywhere.
Okay.
We only take it for fun, for the fun of it. Those who know, maybe the elderly people there or whatever, they know. But many people there don't even know all this benefit. They just see it as, just normal fruits and seeds and all those things. So, as it. But from what you are saying now, from the research and stuff, in fact, it's a good one.
Okay, so you ate a lot of it when you were still in the West, right? Hello, George. Okay, I'm so sorry I lost George. I wanted to ask him if he ate a lot of it while he was still in the West. That signals something. That you must be very fertile, George. From the research we have done this morning, I was going to ask you, but unfortunately, somehow toward the end of the conversation, I don't know, I think your network had to, there was a network glitch. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's your name, please?
Naji from What Bank.
It's good to have you join us, Naji. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank you for this topic, actually, but I want to also concur with that man that said that it helps in reducing miscarriage. Because, one time we went to a hospital. The doc there advised that you take walnut. That I should take walnut. So, and some other nuts.
Okay.
It's not that when your wife is having issues, assuming that the conception is not holding or whatever. So if you take this, it can thicken the
semen.
All those things.
The semen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then the pregnancy can hold.
Okay.
So it's also medically,
accepted.
Advised to take, accepted. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naji from World Bank. Okay. So if you didn't take home anything today, you've heard from their mouths. Walnuts can help you if you're having issues with, what is it called now? Fertility, conception, and all that. But I am not recommending, okay, that you just go eat the walnuts just like that. You still have to go see a doctor and a clinical dietitian to advise you correctly. So for most people who are also concerned, if there is a daily consumption limit for the walnut, to consume the walnut daily is safe, according to research. Very, very safe. However, like we always say here, everything should be in moderation. If you eat too much, it can cause unpleasant side effects like bloating Bloating. How best do I describe this? You know, you see most people, they tell you that they are feeling full. Meanwhile, they've not had any food. They've not drunk water, but their stomach seems more like it's full. That is bloating. Also, another unpleasant side effect if you overconsume the walnut is that it can cause diarrhea and stomach cramps. That is what I can see according to research. There are a lot of things here, but I don't want to go deep into that. But this one I know would be of interest to you. I can also see that overconsumption of the walnuts, if you do not take it in moderation, because the walnuts are high in oxalates, it can, pose a risk to people, and they might come down with kidney stones, oxalate stones. So you have to be extremely careful while consuming it. Hello?
Hello, the Slim Diva. How
Hello,
are you doing?
I'm doing great. What's your name, please?
My name is MC Shawama.
Shawama, where you go? You jackpot come up for this country.
No, I did.
Oh,
I gallant.
You
na
gallant.
Program to program, I understand.
It's all good. Shawama, you're welcome. Odimma, go ahead.
Please, I heard that today is International Kissing Day. Is it what you are discussing?
International what?
Kissing Day.
Okay, no, I actually talked about the International Rural Development Day. For the kissing part, that will be a talk for the love god, in the night. I don't know.
Okay, so what I want to
Okay,
I love kissing
no, thank you. MC Shawama, don't worry, Call in the night. Thank you. We are talking about walnut. Bye. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
My name is Promise Blessing.
Okay. Welcome, Promise Blessing. Go ahead.
Thank you. Honestly, the walnut of a thing is a very good fruit.
Why did you say that?
Because there was a time my kid was having this fast breathing. The child as of then, he was 4 to 5 years old.
Okay.
So I do buy that walnut. And the little boy will say, give me, mommy. And I will give it to him. He will eat it too. So the health issue started reducing.
Wonderful.
Honestly, started reducing.
Okay.
And his stomach problem also reduced. Yes.
This is. But did you take him back to the hospital to confirm?
Yes, he was not having those signs
anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and to me personally, whenever I'm having headache, when I take walnut and drink water, the headache will disappear.
For real?
Yes.
Not be disappear. It will stop or it will calm down, okay?
It will go. I will not experience it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's part of your experience. Thank you for sharing.
So it's a very good food.
All right.
But the issue is that it's very costly.
Yes, I know. Thank you so much.
Not the shower shop. So I love what you people are doing. The knowledge is a very great thing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Promise Blessing, I appreciate you for calling in this morning. And she said a lot of things that I wouldn't want to, say again or repeat myself, because I know you heard her clearly. However, like we would always say, these things are done based off of research. Oh, Iwe headache now, Mav King. You go and eat walnuts and you say you heard it on this program. No. What worked for Promise Blessing might not work for you. You might eat walnut and you will faint there. They start to run helter-skelter looking for ambulance to, pick you up and all of that. Please, don't say because she took it and the headache, according to her, disappeared, yours will disappear. No, you might have an underlying ailment and you take the walnut, it might not go down well with your system. Thank you very much. So there are a lot of ways in which you can consume the walnut. According to research, I just saw this one for the very first time. They said there is a recipe that is very popular in Enugu and Anambra. It is known as the ukpa soup. I don't know, say that one day. The ukpa soup. And it says, okay, how can you prepare this? You boil the walnut, you peel it, you blend it with little water to a smooth paste, and then you cook with palm oil, stockfish, dried fish, crayfish, uziza or utazi. And then you add your seasoning. And according to these people, they say they eat it with pounded yam, fufu or gari. Ukpa soup. I will try you today. Enough of egusi or ha. Most times you get tired looking for what to prepare. So you have heard of the ukpa soup. It's just that I don't know the quantity you will buy. I don't know the quantity of ukpa you will buy now that will make you have a full pot of soup. Okay? But it's good that we know that there is something known as the ukpa soup. Also, they say there is one known as the walnut porridge. This one, I wouldn't even want to try it. I wouldn't want to try it. They say you can prepare it with yam, with plantain, palm oil, pepper, crayfish, scent leaf, and so on and so forth. What of the ukpa fufu? These days we have a lot of things. So we have the oat swallow. We have the cabbage swallow. So I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised that we have the ukpa fufu. You boil the walnut, you peel, you pound, you blend. And while it's still hot and smooth, you see that it will be stretchy. And that's when you wrap it in a nylon and you eat, just like you eat your fufu and you eat your pounded yam. You can eat with any Nigerian soup. Research is good, oh. For people who do not know how to read, you have to learn to start reading. So I would want you to start off from where I stopped. Go do more research on the walnut and maybe drop your comments on WhatsApp. If I didn't touch on anything, I would love to hear from you via our WhatsApp 0707 491 3438 0707 491 3438. Thank you. And I didn't add that as part of the benefit, it says that it supports healthy aging. Healthy aging. So you want to be ever young. Sweet 16, go for the ukpa, the walnut. And I'd like to stop here. Thanks to everyone who called in. Coach Mike, Mike E, Samuel, Amma, Adajizos, George, Naji, MC Shawama, Promise Blessing, and a host of other people who try to reach me. Uncle Jin, I salute all of you. Tomorrow, I'll be right here for another interesting edition of the program. My name is Mary, the Slim Diva. You're most adorable. At 12, we'll bring you the news. Thank you, DJ Muff Gang.
You love music? You love Echo FM 100.7. Sweet music only on your favorite radio dial. Echo FM 100.7.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
It's the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
You love music? You love Echo FM 100.7. Sweet music only on your favorite radio dial. Echo FM 100.7.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
It's the sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
This week to help those in need.
If you know that it's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How you can suspend me here? Are we your slaves?
I am going to win this election.
That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every weekday at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo, and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the Fresh News People.
lovely afternoon to you. This is Echo FM 100.7 Owerri, and you're listening to the Global News at Noon right here on your favorite radio station. This is the station with fair and balanced reporting. My name is Mary Omeni Wode, bringing you the latest news and breaking stories around the world. Here are the headlines. Federal government warns South Africa, threatens tough action. Federal government moves to settle Abia, Anambra boundary dispute as MBC advances intervention. Dangote beats the U.S., ships 757 billion naira jet fuel to Europe. And federal government to evacuate 270 Nigerians from South Africa on Wednesday. Still on the foreign scene, Russian overnight bombardment of Kyiv kills 14. Details shortly. And as usual, we start off with national stories that says the federal government has warned that Nigeria may consider additional measures if attacks on its citizens in South Africa persist. This is as the country condemned the killing of 2 Nigerian nationals in South Africa and demanded immediate investigations, warning that the continued targeting of foreigners, particularly Nigerians, raises serious concerns about their safety and the resurgence of xenophobic violence in the country. In separate statements issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Nigerian Consulate General in Johannesburg, and the Nigerian Union of South Africa authorities called for prompt, transparent, and exhaustive investigations to ensure that those responsible were apprehended and prosecuted without delay. The federal government called on South African authorities to launch immediate investigations into the killings and other unresolved cases involving Nigerian nationals. While sympathizing with the families of the deceased, the government noted that it would continue engaging South African authorities at the highest levels until justice is achieved. Meanwhile, the National Boundary Commission (NBC) has reaffirmed its commitment to the peaceful resolution of the Abia-Anambra interstate boundary dispute, disclosing that both states have recorded significant progress in efforts to complete the delineation of their common boundaries. Speaking at the joint meeting of officials on the Abia-Anambra interstate boundary held in Awka, the Director General of the Commission, Adamu Adaji, commended the governments of Abia and Anambra states for their sustained cooperation and commitment to resolving the dispute through dialogue and established legal procedures. Standing in for Abia State, the Deputy Governor and Chairman of the State Boundary Committee, Ikechukwu Emetu, who was represented by his Deputy Chief of Staff, Chijoke Nwankwo, welcomed the consensus reached on the already traced 15-kilometer section and called for its immediate monumentation. On its part, the Anambra State government reiterated its commitment to resolving the dispute through peaceful dialogue, constitutional processes, and the rule of law. And over to the Red Chamber, where the Senate has stated that the proposed state police bill contains constitutional safeguards that would allow the federal police intervene in cases of electoral intimidation, serious human rights violations, and threats to national security, dismissing concerns that governors could abuse the proposed policing system for political purposes. The upper chamber also defended the passage of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria Alteration State Police Bill of 2026, revealing that 84 of the 109 senators voted in support of the legislation during its clause-by-clause consideration, describing the outcome as evidence of broad bipartisan backing. The clarification comes amid growing debate over the proposed decentralization of policing, with supporters arguing that state police would strengthen security at the grassroots, while critics fear that governors could exploit the outfit to intimidate political opponents ahead of the elections. And over to security matters now, where a 47-year-old technician, Idris Clement, has been killed during a suspected armed robbery attack in Akure, the Ondo State capital. The State Police Command disclosed that a suspect was arrested in connection with the death and has been made to face the law. It was gathered that the robbers stormed the community, attacking residents and dispossessing them of valuables before invading Clement's residence, where he was shot dead. Confirming the incident, the police public relations officer for the State Command, DSP Abayomi Jimo, noted that one suspect had been arrested and was assisting detectives with investigations. He assured residents that the command would ensure justice was served, and Jimo also noted that a thorough investigation was ongoing and that those found culpable would be prosecuted. It's exactly 8 minutes past noon. If you just tune in, you are listening to the Global News at noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Here's a recap of the headlines. Federal government warns South Africa, threatens tough action. Federal government moves to settle Abia and Anambra boundary dispute as MBC advances intervention. Dangote beats US, ships 757 billion naira jet fuel to Europe. And federal government to evacuate 270 Nigerians from South Africa on Wednesday. Russian overnight bombardment of Kyiv kills 14. We'll bring you more details after this timeout. Please stay tuned.
This is a public service announcement. In an effort to enhance road safety and minimize the risks of crash-related fatalities, Federal Road Safety Corps Imo Sector Command is urging citizens to promptly report any road crashes to the Corps Emergency Hotline. In the event of a road crash, citizens are advised to call the Corps Emergency Toll-Free Hotline at 122 to report the incident, or any of the Imo Sector Hotline 0913 960 0904. Provide as much information as possible, including the location of the crash and the number of people involved. Stay on the line to receive guidance from the Corps Response Team. The Sector Commander urges all citizens to take an active role in promoting road safety by promptly reporting any road crashes. Together, we can work towards reducing the rate of road crash fatalities and creating safer roads for everyone. This message is brought to you by Echo FM 100.7 in partnership with the Federal Road Safety Corps Imo Sector Command as part of our corporate social responsibility. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for staying tuned. If you just joined us, you are listening to the Global News at noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. And now, business news. In business news, reports say Dangote Petroleum Refinery has exported about 466,000 metric tons of jet fuel to Europe in June, valued at an estimated 757 billion naira, overtaking shipments from the United States and others. This is as Nigerian jet fuel exports to the continent reached their highest level since the country became a net exporter of aviation fuel in 2024. According to a market report, the refinery's exports comes as the European jet fuel market turned increasingly bearish following a sharp decline in prices from the highs recorded during the Middle East conflict. Despite the current oversupply, two European jet fuel traders reportedly told Platts that market conditions will depend largely on developments in the Strait of Hormuz and the pace at which Middle Eastern refineries recover from disruptions caused by the recent conflicts. And over to the foreign scene, where the federal government has concluded arrangements to evacuate 270 Nigerians from South Africa as part of its ongoing repatriation exercise for citizens willing to return home. The returnees are expected to arrive at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, in the early hours of Wednesday aboard an aircraft deployed for evacuation. The latest evacuation follows the federal government's continued efforts through the Nigerian High Commission in Pretoria and other relevant agencies to facilitate the voluntary return of Nigerians facing various challenges in South Africa. Announcing the schedule for the operation in a statement by the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kimiebi Ebienfa, the federal government disclosed that the aircraft will depart Lagos on Tuesday afternoon for Johannesburg before returning with the evacuees overnight. The latest exercise underscores the government's commitment to ensuring the safe return of its citizens who have indicated interest to return to Nigeria. And information reaching us says a large Russian drone and missile strike on Kyiv has killed at least 14 people and injured dozens in the Ukrainian capital and surrounding region overnight, local officials have confirmed, with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky appealing to foreign partners to ramp up the delivery of key anti-missile ammunitions. The Air Force stated that 37 missiles and 322 drones were shot down or otherwise suppressed, with impacts of 29 missiles and 18 drones reported across 34 locations. The capital bore the brunt of Russia's latest overnight strike. Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko stated that at least 11 people were killed and 46 people were injured, of which at least 26 have been hospitalized. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry described the overnight attack as a massive strike with high-precision, long-range weapons of land, air, and sea-based systems, as well as with strike drones. The ministry claimed to have targeted military, industrial, and energy facilities in Kyiv and also the military airfield infrastructure for Kyiv. And that's all for the global news at noon this afternoon, as was brought to you directly from our news desk. For more information and inquiries, please visit our social media platforms on Facebook at Echo FM and Echo FM 100.7 Owerri, on X at Echo FM _Owerri, Instagram at Echo FM 100.7, and YouTube at Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting www.echofm.net, that is www.echofm.net. My name is Mary Omeni Wode. Thank you for listening. Do have yourselves a lovely week ahead. Good afternoon to you.